People will ask me later how I didn't know, how a woman could be married to a man for a whole year and miss it. And the truth is the same truth that got me into this in the first place. I wanted so badly to be loved for myself that I taught myself not to look too closely at the gift. When I met Marcus 18 months ago, I was Aria Lane, a quiet girl with a small job and a small apartment, or so he believed. I never told him about the Vale name, about the empire, about the fact that the very building he worked in, the salary he spent, the city skyline he stared at with such hunger, all of it flowed, in the end, back to my family. I wanted, just once in my life, to be chosen for the woman and not the fortune. So I let him believe I was no one at all. And for a while, it was the most beautiful lie I ever told. I learned his mother's recipes. I ironed his shirts before every big meeting. I sat up at midnight while he confessed all the insecurities he was far too proud to show the world, that he felt small at that company, overlooked, that he was meant for so much more. I held every piece of it. I thought that was what a marriage was. I thought I was building something that would last. The lipstick was wine red 3 weeks ago. On the inside of his collar, as I sorted the laundry the way I had 100 ordinary mornings before. Not my shade. I remember standing very still in our little laundry room, holding his shirt to the light, and feeling the floor of my whole life tilt silently beneath my feet. I did not confide him. I am the granddaughter of Augustus Vale, and even though I ran from that name, it raised me to gather every fact before I move. So I watched. I listened. I learned her name, Vanessa Sloane, from his own division, all glossy confidence and bright, sharp ambition. I learned the way he said her name into his phone in the next room, low and warm, the way he used to say mine before I became furniture to him. And then I learned the part that turned my heartbreak into something with ice in it. This was not simply a man falling for another woman. Vanessa's uncle sits 2 floors above Marcus at the company, a senior partner, a maker of careers. My husband was not only sleeping with her, he was climbing her, trading me, the wife he was so sure was nobody, for a single rung on the ladder. And here is the part that would be almost funny if it didn't ache so much. The ladder he is climbing is mine. The company he is clawing his way up belongs, through 3 other names and a dozen quiet holding companies, to the Vale Group, to my family, to me. My husband is betraying a nobody to get nearer to power he could have had simply by loving the woman he married. He is standing on my family's empire, looking down and calling me beneath him. I sat with that for a week. The cruelty of it, the smallness of it, the way he never once in a year of marriage asked enough about me to stumble onto the truth. And somewhere in that week, the grief began, very slowly, to cool into something else, something with a spine. Tonight, he is taking her to the company's annual gala. I found the reservation, the second ticket, the hotel room booked for after. He thinks I don't know. He thinks I'll be home, ironing his shirts, being no one at all. He is wrong. because I have decided that I am going to that gala too. And the woman who walks through those doors is not going to be the wife he has been quietly stepping on for a year. She is going to be the one thing Marcus Kane has never once bothered to see, and the one thing he will never, ever be able to forget.